Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the farm.
Mm-hmm.
That crazy farm.
Mm-hmm.
We had cute little festive hats. We don't know where they're at.
I
Because
think-
it's New Year's Eve.
When we're filming it, at least.
Well, it's New Year's Eve when we're filming it. You're going to see it the day after New Year's because it takes me a little while to get things edited. We had fun little festive hats to celebrate New Year's. We think we left them at the church where we got them from because we had a church New Year's party on Saturday.
And then we got distracted, and then we're us.
And if that doesn't just explain my life,
Okay, so how we start this shindig?
nothing else will. It is Monday, January 31st, the very last day.
December.
December 31st. Wow. It's Monday, December 31st, the very last day of 2018. It's like 45 and raining right now. It's supposed to hit 50 before midnight. But it's going to be like at midnight that it hits 50.
And it started the day at 33.
Our weather is gray.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. No, thank you. Lots of views on our last couple of videos because we have new subscribers. Hello, new subscribers.
Greetings.
Welcome to our channel. We're funny, I promise. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you don't like my sense of humor. So, some commentary from last week's video, which we put up on Christmas. I hope Santa brought you everything you wanted for Christmas.
And a few things you didn't know you wanted.
Exactly. Let's just hold the tablet up so you can see it. I'm reading it right off of my tablet. So, Sonia G. Stitches loves your tree and thinks it's coming along nicely. Goldie Fishes? Goldie
Yep.
Fish LS.
Goldie Fishes got around the fact somebody else had the name.
I like it. Agrees that the wintry mix tree is coming along great. Thinks my bird is very cute. I love my bird. And that we're funny. And her name is Lucinda. I hope I said it right. If I said it wrong, please correct me. Lynn, our friend Lynn in Alabama. Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
Remember we met her at the retreat?
Yes.
Okay. She said hi. She wishes we lived closer. At this point, I wish we lived closer too because this weather sucks. And
Where's my transporters?
And Amber Marie said it was lovely to see our little family gathering at the end of the video last week. Hopes that we had a wonderful Christmas and enjoyed our ornaments.
Yes, yes.
And Christine from Every Stitch is a Pleasure, who's another Flosstuber you all should be watching. She lives in Alaska. She lives in Juneau, Alaska. I found this out because after the earthquake in Anchorage, I messaged her and I said, "Where do you live in Alaska? Because I'm kind of concerned for your safety, for your welfare." And she's like, "Oh, no. We live in Juneau. We're far, far away." She commented on one of the videos that she thinks it's great that my husband cross stitches. And a lot of people have said that because a lot of gals' husbands don't cross stitch.
Squirrel time. This cat, I had today off. She didn't. This cat has not looked at me all day. We start to Flosstube, and it's hi cat.
This kitty.
You're
The dog takes off and hides. I think she knows. She doesn't want to be on camera. She's never really liked to get her picture taken, which is kind of weird.
Well, might have something to do with the fact her butt's bald.
The poor dog's butt is bald. She has a couple bald patches on her because
The fur stopped growing back.
the fur just stopped growing back because she's old. Alright, let's move on to whips. Yes, let's move on to whips. Okay, whips.
Okay. I guess
Well, he's got to finish.
I'm doing this guy. This little tree from the Wittery Mix.
By Sue Hillis.
I think I was looking for that. Sue Hillis
Sue Hillis.
Designs.
Sue Hillis is from Cincinnati, which is like 4 hours south of us.
And dun 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 dun.
I don't have a little bell,
But
so we'll give you a round of applause.
though I did make one little mistake with this. I did not check to see what floss was used for the backstitch or the details. They're both almost black.
There are 3371 black brown.
And then there was black for the actual edging.
I think it looks fabulous just the way it is.
Yeah. But I should have checked that.
So that's all of Joe's stitching this week.
Yeah, I was bound and determined to have it done by the end of the Christmas season.
He was. So Christmas season. We're going to have to look at this chair when we're done with Flosstube.
No, that's just what it always does.
Oh no, it seemed to wiggle a lot more than I thought it did.
Yeah,
Right.
It's an old wooden chair. These aren't good moving around chairs.
So, when I last saw you guys, I was working on Peace on Earth, Cottage Garden Sampling Peace on Earth. So, I was working on the flower motif, the poinsettias, and I managed to get it done, which is saying something.
I will say this: if I had to hear white one more time,
The snow was not my friend. I have thoroughly determined that I really don't care for Weeks Dye Works floss. Especially their whites. Because it doesn't matter how clean I keep my hands, how far away from the pets I keep it. When I use thread conditioning, the whites pick up every speck of dust. So like over here. So this even got a little bit of a bath. Because up in here there was some dust and dirt. But I am using the called fors with the exception of the snow. I am using Weeks Dye Works Icicle and the white flower. I used vanilla pudding from the Victorian Motto Sample Shop Photo Pack for 'Tis the Season because I didn't want to use a blue-white for white poinsettias. I thought that might look a little weird. And that was what was close. And I determined how I picked it. So, and like I said, I gave this a little bath. What I did, I took a toothbrush and a little bit, I have one of those pink Zott bars in my bathroom for stains because I work with children. I come home stained often. And I just used it to wash the white so that I didn't have to worry about the thread running. I know. General Art Sampler Shop says their threads are color fast, but it's red. I never trust red. Never. So that was whip one. So I finished that on Thursday. There will be a wheel spin inserted here. Earthquake. We're going to spin for something tonight. It's going to take a second project to work because I'm almost done with where I want to be. Peace on Earth. It is. As long as this project doesn't suck. Or just the season fun. I spun your favorite and mine. 'Tis the Season. My 'Tis the Season Sal from Blackbird Design Home for the Holidays. I get lots of pop-ups on my computer. So, my needle minder's stuck together. My goal for this spin on 'Tis the Season, look, I took it off that frame thing. You can see the whole thing. We'll get into why in a minute. My goal was to get... Could you hold this? My goal was to get the branch he's standing on and this white under him done. All I have left is the words. And he will be a finish. So my next spin on him, well, we'll get into that in a minute because that's part of my plans. So I spun that on Thursday. Shockingly enough, I was able to get that all done in one day. Which shocking because we were hanging out with my brother at my parents' house because they came up to visit. So Friday, I got another wheel spin. Wheel spinning. If you couldn't figure that out, because you know, I didn't start talking. Santa house. Didn't grab a bag. Oh no, where's Santa house? I have no idea where Santa house is. Really? I have... It's in here. Duh. It's in here. Goal. Finish up the two roofs, which is snow and chimney stacks. A spin. And we got Tiny Modernist Santa House Style. Now all of the parts have been released. Not gonna lie, until I get done with the outline, I'm not printing out the new pattern with all of the interior rooms.
She might have that done by next year.
Sorry, not sorry. My intent is to have this done by next year. So this is where I'm at with it. Now my goal was to get all of the roof line done. So I have all of the snow in after a minor hiccup yesterday with stitching the blue highlights for the snow in the wrong color. I have that all done. The lights are almost all done. There's a needle in my bag with thread in it somewhere. The lights are almost all done. I think there's a couple more lights on each part. I hope y'all could see that need to be finished. And then the stacks with the chimney stacks with the smoke coming out. So hopefully be done in the next day or two, maybe, possibly. No, it won't, because tomorrow's New Year's. New Year, new start. So that's where we have on 'Tis the Season. Don't worry, I'll explain this in a minute. Or that's not 'Tis the Season, that's Santa's house. So that's the whips. That's all of our whips, right?
That's mine.
Okay, so that's whips. Moving along into Christmas haul. Okay. I had to do some editing on that. What did you get for Christmas, darling?
I got a couple of Zelda shirts.
He's a Zelda freak. Last year I got him a hoodie.
Yep, and she actually got me one of the two Triforces. She got me matched the hoodie.
I got him a couple Triforce shirts. I searched Zelda Triforce shirts and got like 2 different styles, and I'm like, I don't know which one to get. Just gonna buy them both.
And I love you for it.
I love you too.
What'd you get?
I had a bunch of crap.
It's not crap.
Not crap. I got a bunch of stuff. Let's start with, because some of this is joint gift. We'll start with what you gave me. I have to hold it back here because you wouldn't be able to see it. So, it is a floor frame that actually like reaches to a comfortable height for me. As you can see it right here. I mean,
not really.
Scoot that way. And that way. You see where the back of the chairs is.
And that isn't at max height.
That isn't at maximum height, and I don't think I have it fully extended to my stitching height. So I finally have a comfortable floor stand.
That took a lot of guessing. And Andrea and Anna, thanks. I was not sure whether this and the next one I should get her. So she recommended two of her friends we went to the retreat with, and they both helped me look it over. Because I was worried, because I didn't know if she'd look. I was actually worried about it. And I actually had to spoil that I got her a stand so that I can get her specifications to make sure it matched them. Unfortunately, it weren't. The other part I completely blindsided her with.
Yes. So the stand is made by the Frank A. Edmonds Company. They seem to be one of the more popular stands and frame sets. So he also got me a set of scroll bars frames. So I will make sure to link, at the very least, this company's webpage below. So the set he got me is the handy clamp set, because they make the clamp kind and they make the split rods. I've heard some people struggle with the split rods, and these work like Q-snaps, and I know I have success with Q-snaps once I finally figured out how to work them.
And unfortunately, I couldn't remember which one was which, and I knew if I asked her, it'd be a dead giveaway, so I guessed prayed and got it right.
My set came with eight-inch scrolls, 14-inch scrolls, and 20-inch scrolls, which obviously are in use.
Very quickly.
Very quickly, I know. You're not supposed to show things before you use things before you show them. Too bad. It also came with 2 sets of knobs. So there's 8 knobs.
2 sets is 4.
2 sets of 4, because you need 4. You need 4 to make a complete frame. So, and then
I stand corrected.
these are the 6-inch spreader bars. Yeah, these are the 6-inch spreader bars. And I have the 8-inch with Santa's house. They make 24-inch bars. I want to say 18-inch bars.
I think you said like 18, I think it was 16.
I don't remember if it was 16 or 18.
I think it was both.
And then I think there's 12-inch bars that you can buy separately. Like you can buy the bars and the clamp set separately. If I want the 6-inch rods, I'd have to buy another set of 6-inch spreaders. I don't really need that. I don't really think I want that small. I mean, if I go small, forgive the woo-woos.
We'll be next to a hospital.
Yeah, I've told you guys this. If I anything smaller,
Just
it's gonna get used to. So that's what Joey got me.
here's the funny story behind that. About 6 months ago, she was looking to buy these things and was having heart attacks and conniption fits when she saw the price tags.
They are not cheap.
They were about half off.
But
on
you
Black
guys know that
Friday.
they're not cheap. You guys know these things are not cheap. That's why we made the PVC frames, as I told you guys. when we first did the PVC piping frames.
And I actually remembered which one she wanted, which is the one I got her.
I feel slightly guilty that I've taken the project off of the PVC pipe frames because you made those special for me. But I really love these. I do.
It's fine. I kind of figured they'd get replaced.
I want to get the other rods that you can buy separately for a more varied size, but that'll come, later.
Who said you'd be the one buying them?
Or there's that.
You have a birthday.
And Valentine's Day.
No, Valentine's Day is going to be something just chocolate. Something with chocolate. I go.
On a birthday.
That's what I was thinking.
I got a birthday.
Space out the bigger purchases. That way you don't go, ah!
Our anniversary's in September. We have Christmas, and then my birthday's in April.
Her birthday comes first.
They're pretty close when you look at that way. Okay.
4, 6, 9, almost very beginning of 9, 12. Kind of spaced out pretty good.
So
you love me.
So we also got gifts from friends. Victoria sent, and we got a bunch of cards on Christmas Eve and Christmas and the day after Christmas, but most of them were from family. So, and I don't know where they're at. Well, I know where they're at.
You see me off here, you don't want to go.
They're not in this room. So show the people what Victoria sent you. It's DMC.
DMC 300. I don't know where the name of the color is.
They are not labeled with names. That's just DMC 300.
Okay. And then, wow, they actually do double digits. DMC 18.
That's one of the new ones.
How is 18 new? I thought they would have went in order. Do they not have any sanity with their numbering system? Probably not.
Well, there used to be more colors in the DMC line, but laws regarding dyes and dye ingredients are different in Europe than they are in the United States. So, several years ago, for the longest time, DMC, you couldn't get certain colors outside of the U.S. And outside of the U.S., DMC is like twice the price.
Ow! Considering what it is now, ow!
So, a few years ago, DMC took out all of the flosses that have illegal dye components in other countries out of their line completely. So they just took them away from us U.S. people, too. Simplifies it, makes it, and formulation changes to make compliance with the laws. A lot of the colors were way too similar. So, DMC changed that, and I have a feeling eventually we will be paying what the rest of the world pays for DMC because it's all produced in the same place. Whether you believe me or not, it's all produced in China. So, Victoria sent me a Dimensions kit that says, I can't adult today.
Oh?
It's very true. And it's one of those nice new Dimensions kits where everything is separated and labeled for you. And
Actually, you are mistaken here.
What?
Made in France, made in France.
I'll tell you the story about that later.
Whatever, I don't really care.
That's why people don't believe that DMC is actually made in China. Trust me on that.
The one thing is that you have to figure out which one of us is doing this.
It was my gift.
So? It fits us both. I think I might take the pattern and do a second copy of it.
I don't know if I have the exact colors, but...
No, I was going to change up the colors. Make them a little more me.
I was going to say, if you want to do it in those colors, I can change the colors for me anyways.
I was thinking about doing darker reds for the flowers.
Okay.
You love me.
And then my friend Andrea, my BFF, sent me our little group of friends, my little group of friends, girlfriends, had a Christmas gift exchange. She was my Secret Santa exchange partner. And she sent me a couple of little gifts, and then she sent a couple of joint gifts. So, sent me a nice little hair clip.
Little?
Look, there ain't nothing little about this mess of hair. I think so. Pretty.
I can fix that.
And then she sent me a pack of Lady Dot Creates finishing supplies. It's the sleigh bell pack. So it's got velveteen and chenille and all kinds of pretty trims.
I don't know why I'm just yawning. Maybe the fact I didn't go back to bed.
Could be. And then as we were opening the jointy gifts, I made the comment that I liked this wrapping paper.
So I told her to rip off a piece and show it off.
I'm a huge fan of buffalo check. Buffalo check and plaid is like my thing. Why don't you share, since I'm doing all the talking, why don't you share
This is...
the joint gifts?
We have Evil Incarnate.
Perforated paper. How many sheets are in there?
5.
There's 5 sheets. They're different shades of browns and whites and grays.
Actually, I think there's a red in there.
There might be a red in there. There's a couple different
A
shades.
brownish reddish combo.
She knew I needed perforated paper for that one ornament I want to do. This is my favorite thing.
You know how she said about plaid?
This is my favorite thing.
That. And they come with these little cup things.
It's a coaster set from Hirschner's. We all know about Hirschner's. If you don't know about Hirschner's, Google Hirschner's. Actually, I'll link their website below. It's a coaster set. And they're buffalo check. And it's a deer, a bear, a wolf, and a moose. They're the, well, in our zoo, these would be the Northern Trek animals. So that's what I call them. Because in our zoo, all of these animals are in the section that's called Northern Trek. Which is all, I guess, whatever. But it even comes with the, metal cups. Comes with everything you need. This is my favorite. This might make me more happy than the, swirl rods. Maybe not. It's a very close second. So that's our Christmas haul.
Sorry, this never even entered my mind to look for. I did not know this existed.
Hirschner's is a dangerous website if you're a crafter. You all know that. Alright, moving along to announcements and plans.
I'm weird.
You went and changed shirts while we were on hold.
Hey, whoa. Triforce!
That's one of the Triforce shirts. That's not the one that matches the coat.
Nope. This is the first one I found. I'm a Zelda freak. I mean, this one here was surprised because within the first week of me wearing that coat, somebody commented on how awesome it was. Julie,
I was not surprised. Zelda is a thing with people.
Yeah, now we just have to get me the system so I can play the game that came out 2 years ago.
Yes, dear.
I haven't gotten it yet because I've literally bought every Nintendo console since N64 just to play Zelda.
And only Zelda.
I don't like any of the other games. And it's kind of a lot of money to sink into a Zelda, but I'm starting to get that. I'm missing the Zelda.
He's missing the Zelda. Okay, so where am I? Plans. Do we want to do announcements first? Let's do plans first. So, tomorrow is New Year's Day. Even though you're seeing this on the day after. So, new year, new start. Do you have a new start planned?
Considering I just finished one.
Would you like to share with the class?
No, it's a gift. I'm making something for my brother who's getting married in July. And I don't want to show it because if he finds out that I'm on YouTube, he's going to be nice and look at the videos. Or his future wife will. And I don't want to ruin the surprise. Luckily, it won't take me too long to get the darn thing done.
It's small. It's very small.
It just screams my brother. I'll take a picture of it, and then after the wedding,
share it. We'll share it after the wedding. So, well, my New Year New Start will be Ride Forth Singing by Lindy Stitches. I just absolutely love this pattern, and it sings to me. But let me tell you, I'm in the process of trying to... I'm not doing it in the called fours. Not that I have anything against the called fours. I have so much specialty floss. It's ridiculous. So I'm pulling some of my own flosses. I'm pulling mostly Victorian mottos. I'm not done yet. I will put in a picture at the end of what I end up coming up with. And it may not be complete because I haven't completely decided. This is the fabric I'm using. It is Silk Weavers Pink Champagne. Also have to make sure my colors pull against this. My biggest challenge is this horse takes a lot of floss. So I have to figure out how to stitch it in the shade, in the color that I want, whilst making sure I have enough.
Suggestion?
What?
The bottom here and the dust here, here, and here. Do that a slightly different color, and that should be enough of it.
That's what I'm thinking. The biggest problem I have is the color that I pulled is the darkest.
I was actually thinking a light gray for dust.
That's a solid idea.
Yeah, and what's funny is I don't know much about this stuff, but I just wing it and it works.
That's actually a solid idea. Maybe I'll have you look at the grays that I have for the dust. But I will try to get a picture of my color pull floss toss with it.
Floss toss? That sounds like a weird crafting game.
I have to go find that video. So Christine, I will find the video and I will link it. Christine at Every Stitch is a Pleasure. One of the Flosstubers I told you I watch. Her husband is the one who edits and uploads her videos. So he always adds a little blip at the end of her videos. It is hilarious. It is adorable. And he did a floss toss on one of her videos. I will find the particular video and I will link it because I'm going to show him. Hilarious.
Hey honey, I saw a really fun way of doing a floss toss. Get a ball of floss, a tube, a valve, and an air tank.
Okay.
Floss cannon!
So,
this is the things that go through my brain. I know. Shut up, Joe.
I love you. So this is going to get Tuesday and Wednesday work. And then I will go back to Santa House and finish my segmented goal of the rooftops. If I finish that before January 6th, we will do another Flossmas spin. And we will have another Flossmas project. If I don't finish that before January 6th, my thought process going forward is I have several projects I would like to focus on getting done in 2019 or quickly. Well, maybe not quickly, but 'tis the season. being one of them. So, yes, he's petting me.
Just out of camera range.
Now I know why people say we're hilarious. So if I get another spin, and I happen to spin 'Tis the Season, it'll be finished. If I get another spin and I don't spin 'Tis the Season, I'll do whatever Flossmas project I spin until I hit my goal on it. And then my first project of January, of non-Flossmas January, will be to finish 'Tis the Season.
You want to know something stupid I just thought of to do for myself?
But
Get out some of my dice from my D&D and roll those.
you only have 2 whips at a time, though.
Actually, I was thinking of going up to 4.
Although, the D&D dice would be amazingly funny for me. Because everybody does the whip.
Well, you got a nerd for a hubby.
So then, after I finish 'Tis the Season, which obviously by January, end of January, 'Tis the Season will be finished. This is dirty.
What do you do to these things? Mine didn't get dirty. What'd you do to yours?
There's a dirty crap everywhere. This thing literally has not seen the light of day in like 3 months. It's ridiculous.
I was wondering where it went.
So the next project that I want to kind of focus on finishing after 'Tis the Season is my DesignWorks Life's Moments kit for my mom. That I'm working on for my mom. I'm probably going to segment this out in blocks. I don't have this block completely finished. So I will finish this block and then
Excuse me.
work on blocks. This one I may split. Bless you! This one, just make sure you're done. This is what we do every time he starts sneezing. People will be like, bless you, bless you, bless you, and I'll just wait. And I'll be like, are you done?
Or
I
I will say in between sneezes, wait, at you, until, at you, I'm done, at you, at you, at you, at you, at you. Sad part is I'm not kidding.
So I may split this block up a little bit, just because it's bigger and there's like 3 or 4.
Use this line here. Actually, I literally just do the flower, then the stem, then the background in 3 blocks so that it's easy.
I was gonna do 2, the flower, the stem, and 1 in the background, and another, but yeah. This is because it's been a while since this has seen the light of day. This is kind of where I'm at on it. It needs a bath. It's gonna get a bath tonight, and it's kind of like everywhere. I feel like.
You know, I gotta get you like sealing bags for all your stuff, like big ones.
I know.
Oh, by the way, is there any ETA on that stuff we bought when we went to?
Your bag is done. My bag, my pouches were not. She didn't think she was going to have them done until after the first of the year, anyways. And I said that was perfectly fine. Ship everything together because I'm not paying shipping.
Okay, that's fine.
Twice.
I was just wondering if you were keeping on it because I want my bag.
So outside of that, my plan is my first project switch at the beginning of every month. I will pull the project I want to focus on, which until I finish it is going to be Life's Moments. After I finish my immediate goals on that, my segmented goal on that, I'll go back to spinning, or we're going to do a dice throw. Because I think that would be kind of fun.
Yep. Because this one figured out the hard way. I'm good with dice.
He is horrible with dice.
We were playing a game. We had to get doubles, and I was
When he's rolling against you, it's awful.
one. For some reason, the dice just like you after a while, and 2, I'm used to rolling them, so it's kind of muscle memory a lot easier. I think the only person who would have me beat is somebody who does like, what game is that with the dice? We gotta get snake eyes or something.
I have no idea.
Yeah, whatever.
That's not roulette. Roulette's the wheel.
Yeah, I know.
That's why the wheel spin is called decision roulette.
Okay.
So that's immediate plans. A little bit more into the future plans. For my birthday start for the year.
Oh, Lord.
We're doing Beauty and the Beast. Hashtag Year of Baps.
Give.
Hashtag It's All Bapnin, Michelle G.
Oh, darn you, I'm using that.
So that will be my birthday start in April. And then Mania. I don't know what it was. Oh no. What was Scooby-Doo?
That's not as big as I thought it was. Then again, the fabric they call for is insanity. You're probably doing something different.
I am. Alright, I know it's somewhere on this table. But
What are you looking for?
Glitter Village. So, Mania, I am going to cheat. I'm not doing 31 projects because, hello, I would go freaking nuts.
Yeah.
I already feel guilty enough that Life's Moments hasn't seen the light of day in like months.
This is why I do very few projects, so that my brain doesn't go squirrel, rabbit, squirrel, squirrel, rabbit, rabbit, squirrel, squirrel. Blue screen of death.
I am going to do Mania, but a little bit half cheating. My Mania is...
Didn't you finish this?
Yeah, I finished it before Christmas and I showed it. I just can't find the ribbon. My Flosstube ornament. Finished it before Christmas. I can't find the ribbon to put it on the tree. So, what I'm going to do for Mania is the Main Street Village starts. There's 10 in here. So, I will start every other day. So, I will spend 2 days stitching on each before I switch. And I'm doing them all in one long line, so I'm going to start them in sequential order that they're going to be on. Because my hope is, at the very least, after 2 days, to have the entire top border done so that they connect. So that's 10. They're going, where are we going to get to 15, lady? So then, the next 5 projects will be the Glitter Village houses. I don't know where I put my patterns. I have to find them. Not all of the Glitter Village houses will be released by May. That's okay, because I'm only going to start the first 5 of them. I know they're around. I just don't know where they're at. And I'm doing those as individuals because I'm going to put them on foam blocks and I'm going to put them on foam blocks and have them as individuals. I have a massive binder of things I want to get stitched sooner rather than later. This binder alone will probably last me until I'm dead. And I'm buying more crap.
Anger issues?
I get very depressed at the thought that I'm never actually going to stitch all of the things that I own. No matter
Hon,
how fast I stitch.
that's because it takes 10 seconds to buy a pattern and between a day to 2 years to do the pattern. When one takes this little and the other one literally sitting either side of my hand around the planet, there's a little bit of a disconnect. Okay? Plus, if you actually stop with one.
I mean, and this is just the immediate, I want to stitch it sooner rather than later binder. There's another binder of patterns in there that if I get to them, I get to them. This doesn't include the bag of the stuff that I've cleaned out. So, moving along to announcements if you've stuck with us this long. I don't really actually think it's been super long this time. Nobody wanted our ABC pattern, but I'm gonna guarantee somebody probably wants this bad boy. I pulled the July 2012 issue of Cross Stitcher out of my things that I don't know why I own them anymore bag. And I would like someone to have this who's going to, well, look, if you're not going to use it, I don't really care. I'm just going to say, do me a fave and don't sell it for money if I'm giving it to you.
If I see it on eBay, I'll be annoyed.
So don't say giveaway, don't say gift away, don't say free. All of those buzzwords that people search for on YouTube to get crap to resell. If you would like this issue of the Cross Stitcher, I'll get a little bit better close up. What question would we like them to answer?
How many lifetimes do you think it would take you to finish your stash?
How many lifetimes would it take you to finish your stash?
4 or 5.
Probably. How many lifetimes would it take you to finish your stash? So, you have to please be a subscriber, please be over 18. If you're under 18,
Con your mom and do it.
I have to garner parent permission to get your address to send this to you. So, there's that. That's plans and announcements. Now, we're going to do a whip parade, a lore whip parade. Okay. You have seen 'Tis the Season, you've seen Santa House, you've seen Peace on Earth, you've seen Life's Moments. So this actually will be a fairly short whip parade.
But you already had it. I'm like, what? What are we doing?
So, you guys have seen this one this month. Nativity. The Naughty Wise Men. The Wise Men are just so naughty in this project. So, this is one of the ones that...
They're so naughty she went British. And now she's sucking helium.
This is one of the ones that doesn't have a goals rotation. It has a days spin rotation. Because I was looking at it and I'm like, there's really no great way to break it up into segments. So...
How many days am I going to torment myself?
It's like, yeah, basically, how many days am I going to stitch on this? I have not figured out any of my ornaments for 2019, with the exception of 2 that are part of patterns of Home for the Holidays. Lynette is going to, probably on the 1st of September, because that's when we started the 'Tis the Season sale. She said sometime in the fall. Lynette from Homesteading on the Home Front said she's going to change the 'Tis the Season sale group to Home for the Holiday sale, so that, you know, to stitch more than one thing on there. There's a couple of patterns in here I want to stitch for ornaments. That's all the ornament plans I have. And there's a cat.
I actually have a plan for an ornament. I just have to find it. I probably won't do it until after my birthday in June.
Okay.
I want to find a dragon and a Santa hat.
I'm sure it exists somewhere.
Yeah. But I just think that would be funny.
So you guys saw this last month. Enough of this, well, in November. Mr. and Mrs. Delicious.
Hi, this is the cat saying hi.
I do have an 8x8 Q-snap.
Yay!
I didn't think mine was an 8x8.
Can I borrow this?
Yes. This is where I'm at. Mrs. Delicious is pretty much finished.
Oh, it should be too big. We'll find out.
So. I would say afterlife's moments. I'm not really sure what my immediate gotta get it done pattern is, because there's a couple that on their spinning rotation it might get done. Plant Happiness by Ursula Michael for Imaginating.
You know what that looks like to me? Flower explosion.
Sorry, there's threads everywhere. And you guys know that I am doing this in some crazy monkey conversions of Fiberlicious threads because I wanted to, and I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. Crazy monkey conversions. Where did I come up with that?
Your crazy monkey brain.
By the way, these are all going on the floor next to me, not back into the bag, so that's gonna be a problem.
When the cat jumps into the bag, probably knowing him.
And then the last whip I have.
I'm surprised he's still there.
I am too at this point. There's a cat butt in my face. Is my flower clock. I'm on panel 2. I don't even know where I'm at on panel 2. Oh, hey, I'm further along than I thought I did. This hasn't seen the light of day in a while either.
That hasn't seen the light of day so many dang times I'm beginning to think it's a vampire.
I don't know if that's the right orientation. No, it's not. It goes this way.
You had this to do that for so long it doesn't even funny. Also, eyes, mouth. It's a little smiley face. I'm done.
So those are the whips that I have. Not the oldest whip in my collection. Nativity is the oldest whip in my collection. Second oldest whip in my collection.
I will say, if you don't have those done by next year, 2020, I am forcing you to get those done. No spinning, no nothing, get those done.
The Nativity, getting it done.
More the flower clock, because I think you got the flower clock around the same time we got these.
I got the flower clock. No. I got the flower clock when we moved into this house with the intention of stitching it and putting it on the wall underneath of us. That wall that the sofa sat on it. Never happened. Nativity at this point, getting it finished is moot point because the intention behind the Nativity kit was having a nativity set that kids could pick up, play with, and interact with. Seeing as how God decided I wasn't allowed to have children.
You can give them to the crazy friend of yours that's looking forward to their 6th child.
Yes, my friend from high school has 5 children. Her 6th one is on the way. The best part of that story is, though, she actually had to take the pill to get pregnant. The Clomid pill to get pregnant with all 4 previous pregnancies, because the last 2 are twins. This last one was not planned.
So she did say something about the oldest is a girl, the next 4 are boys.
The oldest
if
is a
she
girl.
doesn't get pink, she's going to be hangry.
She's gonna be a liar, yeah. So, that's my whip parade. It took a lot less time than I anticipated it to be, but you know.
Da, 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 da.
That's it for us from the week. Like us. Share us. Subscribe to us.
Comment, bell notification icon thingy me bob.
Comment so I don't feel like I'm just
I already said that.
talking to... It's great having somebody to do Flosstube, by the way. Flosstube with, by the way. Because I don't feel like I'm sitting here talking to just myself. I'm talking to him. I feel a little...
I'm talking to the phone.
I feel a little less ridiculous.
Um,
Have a safe and happy New Year.
have fun. Enjoy. I already know what most of the people who probably are watching this are doing for tonight. They're going to stay home and stitch. And if they make it till midnight, it'll be a complete accident.
Pretty sure I'll probably make it to midnight, because if I don't make it to midnight, I'll be awake at midnight anyways, because people in this town like fireworks.
It is raining pretty good. That might stop them.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Kind of hard to get a flame in a downpour.
I put nothing past the idiots around here.
And if they do that in the rain and they use mortars,
Somebody was setting off fireworks on Christmas Eve.
I know, but in heavy rains, if you try to light off a mortar and it gets wet, it might not lift off, but still ignite.
Hopefully it destroys their house and not mine.
Oh, I'm just hoping it teaches them a lesson. I don't want them to destroy anything, but I just wanted to leave enough evidence so the police can just walk up and go, we know what that's from. Okay, shall we get out of here now?
Okay, on that note, like us, subscribe
We
to us,
already did that part.
share us, comment. We already did all that. I don't care. We're doing
Bell
it.
notification icon. Again. Take two.
Happy New Year. And we will see you in 2019.
Bye-bye.